of this experiment.
Yes, amazing response tonight on this. We had our bayonet last night, and tonight this piece of wood. And David Wells is with us, who's our medium and astrologer, who's going to do a psychometric experiment live on the programme now. David, I've got what the viewers have been saying here, lots of response, but I'm not going to read that out just yet because I want you to touch this piece of wood. And you've been feeling creepy about this all evening, but you didn't want to go near it, did you?
No, I hate it.
Yeah. So, do you want to touch it?
I did have an opportunity to touch it earlier.
Yeah.
It's quite, I mean, I said about emotion, it's emotionally very upsetting. I am trembling because I'm so close to its energy. I think it came from the jail. Stick my neck out on that one. And the neck being stuck out is something this board is very, very friendly with. I think people were beheaded, garroted, hung, drawn and quartered. This was the board used. And I think what's really interesting for me is the natural thing would be to think they laid on it. And I don't know whether it's sometimes or always, but I think they may very well have been tied to it and standing up. And they're slashed and their entrails are around out. Lovely.
Extraordinary.
Enjoy your curry.
Oh. And how does this work for people who are watching and who haven't seen this happen before? How does this work for you, and how do you feel it?
I think for me, you can see I'm trembling.
Yeah,
I'm actually trembling. I don't like the sensation of it, but I'm close enough to feel the energy of it.
Right.
But for other people who are just linking in, I think there is such a powerful, psychically powerful piece of equipment.
Well,
that's what they're picking up on.
Three people, David. Pippa from Clevedon, David Simmons from Derby, and C. Still from Basildon got it right. And let me tell you, this object here is a hanging, quartering and beheading block from Derby Jail. In 1817, 3 men were hanged in front of the jail and beheaded on this very block. And it's supposedly haunted by these men. People who've touched the blocks say that it feels wet to the touch, which it does. I can say that. It's supposedly the blood of the 3 men which never dries. That's what they say. And the names of the 3 men whose blood haunt the block are William Turner, Isaac Ludlam, and Jeremiah Brandreth. Well, you can make the connection there. Extraordinary. Thank you for getting involved. And David, thank you as well.
Thank you.
Really quite upset. David, back to you over there.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. And well done to you, David Wells. I think that's extraordinary. Yeah. Give him a round of applause. Thank you. That's absolutely amazing, David. I'm totally staggered. I think that is absolutely incredible. Thank you very much indeed. OK, it's time now to move to our next location. The team are now ready. We'll join them now as they enter the Friary.
Nice, yeah. There's a funny smell in here. We're actually we're here in the basement of the Friary. There's sort of like quite long tunnels, and we've just come in here. We've got our audience member Jenny. How are you feeling?
Fine.
Yeah, you feel absolutely fine.
Yeah.
All right then. Now, Kieran, what do you think of this place so far?
Again, this is more claustrophobic than any of the other places we've been into. It's very low. We're very, very low underground as well. Picked up some EMF readings, which is just the wire going across here, so we need to be careful of that. There's certainly a smell here. I think we're all getting a bizarre smell.
Can everybody, John and Carl and Kath and Sally, can you smell what we can smell?
No.
You can't smell it?
We're not quite in the room though, we've kind of just
standing by the door.
Come on in a little bit and come and smell, and then tell us what you can smell and before we say anything. Tell me. What does it smell like to you? Tom?
I'm struggling to smell anything, I'm afraid.
You can't smell it?
No, I can't smell anything.
That is weird. It smells to me like a sweet, musty smell. I can't recognise it, but I know... Oh, what is it? It's like old... It's like B.O.
That's what I was going to say.
You were? It might be, but none of us are, you know, we're all freshly
showered.
Freshly showered, so it smells like strong men's B.O. That's what it smells like to me.
You know, Evie, I can now, if I may, link in with this.
Yes.
I feel like your senses and all our senses are picking up something through... It's an expression coming from the ether, the atmosphere here, coming from the walls, coming from below here, because as you're standing here and we're all standing here in this area, suddenly I'm seeing men at work. They're going up and down. They're in cloaks. They've got hood and what have you. And it's like as if they're working and what have you. And that odour is through this like hard work doing what they're doing. And you see, at the moment in time, I couldn't believe it. I was transported to thought, and the only way I can describe it, I was in an abbey, like an abbey, and I'm getting those conditions just coming out at me, and yet I'm also hearing this like chanting, a group chanting, and at any given time going through here, movements of what have you, of these. The only way I can describe them, monks.
Okay.
And there's a lot of monks in this area. A lot of them.
When we first arrived here,
yes,
we were off camera, we were coming in the car.
Yes.
You and Kieran, we were in the car together.
Yes. Yeah.
You were completely sort of taken over. You were you were in serious trouble,
yes,
and to the point where you actually said to me, I can't, what is this building? I can't, I'm blinded.
Yes.
It's dark in here, it's nasty.
Yes.
How are you feeling now? And you actually had to be driven round
Absolutely.
a couple of times.
Because for the first time ever in my work and mediumship to date, I've never undergone that experience. I don't know whether it was 4, 5 or 6 seconds, it seemed as if I was blinded. And right in front of me was this dark, and you know, the smell, was in front of me.
Can you smell that?
And I thought I was blinded.
It's almost like it's changed slightly too.
Yeah, and you know, it was like, it was a horrible sensation, and you know, my sight came back, and it was a sense of foreboding, you know, coming into this building. Now, those conditions, I've got to say to you, honestly, are not coming through. You see, I want to go to, thanks, Sam's just done this to me, and something major, something in connection. 1, 2, that's 12. It looks like 12, 2, 3. 12, 23.
Okay.
And I want this, not like this. And I'm hearing and I'm seeing these people, and they're walking up and down, and I'm seeing a lot of them working, doing things, and this sweat is coming through. I feel labour. However, this has got nothing to do with that experience that I had in the vehicle.
Okay. Right.
This is totally separate.
Do you want to walk full?
No, it's not.
Sorry,
it's dark and nothing short of evil.
So it's still dark,
yes,
but it's a different sort of feeling to what you had outside?
Absolutely.
Or? Okay.
It's totally separate.
Let's walk this way and go to the right.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that a lot of the staff that work here, they will not come down here on their own.
Yes.
They're too terrified.
Yes.
Things have been seen here.
Yes.
Shadowy figures.
Yes.
No, do you want to go through that door?
Okay, yes.
You all right? What's the matter? What's the matter?
1747. Oh, my.
You all right?
Yes, okay. And they've given that to me very strongly. Can we go in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You all right? You okay? Yeah?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, yes.
I'm not happy about this.
Oh,
You all right?
God.
Are you okay? I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy. We're
Come
going
on,
into
Eb.
the dark.
Come on, Evie.
You all
Okay.
right? You all right, kiddo? I've got your
Yes.
hand. Okay. Oh, God, please. This is
Okay.
horrible.
Now, as we come into this energy here,
Oh, God.
you okay?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
You all right?
I don't even know what it is.
We've got a couple of souls. There's two separate. I want to come forward to that time, 1700 something here, and I've got 2 souls, a male and a female, and these 2 souls, there's no 2 ways about this. They were dark, they practiced in the dark, and they were evil, and can I say, the only way I can describe it, what's left here in this ether, and you know, these 2 are active.
Here, in this area?
Yes.
Do you want to, John, do you want to go down there? Because we can't even see. You've got the night vision camera. Just take the camera down there. When you get to the bottom, I don't even know what's at the end there.
door.
Okay.